ready for that. Looks like that spike may actually trend towards that area. And they do get a bit of not mound control, but rubble control on that left side with a guiding light to start. No big commitment just yet for Loud. They do peek though.
Oh! But Toys is still there, the third player door opening as well. So they're trying to pinch in, trying to pivot between C or B, depending where the picks are going to be from Sentinels. It's on the C side to decide. As 3 players fall for Loud. Plant coming in. Kaladin trying to get a forward position, trying to catch one off guard. And Sadak on the flank. Instantly, we have a 2v2. Kaladin pivoting towards the back, gets the headshot as well. Allowing Sadak to win against Sussy. Old teammates going head-to-head. Sussy repositioned around the Trailblazer. Swinging out. The long range of the Frenzy does not connect. And Sadak's ghost, neither. Or Sussy with the ghost here moving forward. Now the re-swing out from Sadak. Han being thrown. Knowing that he's towards the back, up towards the air! Nice shot from above! Sentinels get the pistol.
Incredible movement by Saucy. Sadak always buys a frenzy in a 1v1 situation. There to modify that, make it work for a pistol round. Loud now.
Losing one already.
Yeah, losing one. That B main peak again. Sentinels find a score there. And 10's getting pretty hurt from that situation. Oof. Good trade back to just chip damage being traded, but this is benefiting Sentinels, obviously.
Ghost long range, so Zelsis is still semi-healthy, 63 HP as Sentinels, after the initial kill, reset back towards C. We'll get the same scenario this time with more bodies up for Loud. Zekin trying to get the long range, couldn't work it with the Singer, uses a classic instead. Back and forth we go though with a fault line timing, Bucky close range, John Cutie. Thought that Tans had his back, but at least has the trade. QCK, the only thing that he has now is a classic. Trying to find the opportune moment to walk inside the smoke. The backup from Tens, the turnaround, and then both of them swinging from extremities.
Our first one towards rubble.
And a wide swing too, the orb didn't even come up. Zekin gets the surprise kill onto Kawadzin. Knowing that the other one was behind the boxes, but TP'd away. That's 2Es. Forced to anchor solo. A double push from Loud to try to flank around towards C. That will be bit by utility in a couple of seconds as Zelsis moves forward with the rest of the team.
This flank is huge.
Exactly. And actually, as Zelsis is moving forward, there's no alarm bot. It's not really activated. Here's that timing moving forward now, is there you go. Moved back towards the doorway. Alarm bot came up. And that spots at least one player. Sentinels are now ready for the backstab. John Cutie is the one that greets him on the corner of the boxes by Baby Door. One-on-one in that situation, door opening forward. Sentinels are looking pretty good here in round number 3. Their bonus. Les dancing around, the peek out from Zelsis at rubble. The push towards the spawn from Zekin. A Sentinel score the flawless. Also is the hype man that you need for Sentinels to try to close this map number 5. Wow. Yeah, really, we're showing the respect to Loud. Showstopper coming out, creating that space on the lower by that you have, and Kawadzin somehow manages to slip through the execution of Sentinels to get one pick with his Bucky. Nonetheless, though, the plant will still come down.
Honestly, showstopper in. You know Sadak's not going to be too close with the judge if he has one that round. Yeah, you're right. Playing it safe, playing it strong, and they're looking to deny the audio on the retake, too.
Yeah, that's going to hit so many bodies, even all 4 of them towards this B site. All Loud could do right now is just hold the back, waiting for that to dissipate. The wall comes up, thankfully, because Les is still alive. Big curveball, the double swing out of it. Saucy is going to fall. Trying to play the pulse plant here. 2Es jumps up on the ledge, starts to defuse. Instantly, we get the sprays on 2 kills. QCK then swinging out. There's not going to be enough time left. John Cutie's just staying alive and trying to force out Les towards him. Les falls back. Spike will explode. The round for Sentinels.
Nailed by that fault line.
It's already coming out. TP went forward, though. Look at Tens. Double TP on both ends.
But
it's Sentinels winning that one. Low HP, door being opened. Sadak forced to fall back. Flash to try to get information. The Prowler falls up behind it. Second for 3 in the round. A site open for business. And Sentinels shuts down the defense.
I won't say it's impossible, but you just saw how hard it is for Loud to actually control that space. With the majority of the util, they wanted to take it. 2 members of Sentinels able to shut that down. as Tens and Zekin go forward. Now they play the plant game all in tree. They should be able to trade each other here, but a good fault line could pick up a few.
Does enough damage though for the assist. Last one now spotted. Snakebite not allowing Les to move even more forward behind that 2 versus 1. Second Snakebite, Nanoswarm 2.
So toxic.
And second Nanoswarm coming down, wasting all of that time. Counter moving forward to tap on the spike. One has to run across, easy kill, crosshair placement, but Zelsis knows better. Then swings that off the timing. 5 now. 4 Sentinels. Crowd behind him. As Sentinels continue to build the confidence in the final map.
And they're stretching the money thin here, and they go again for Rubble play.
Keep doing it, why not? But this time we're answering back for Loud. Lots of utility to try to clear back towards Rubble. Tui's moving forward. That's a share. It's going to work now for Loud. Answering back, it's Saucy. But they pull back from it, dropping a spike in the process. It comes down to the man right here, the hype man, that made it behind enemy lines and is trying to catch the rotate.
They refine the hit. We said it wouldn't be impossible,
The
but it was
Seekers,
gonna be hard.
too late. The pick from Zelsis, opening it up towards the A site so they can pick towards the Rubble. But the backside's about to come forward from Les. But he lost Kalanzine in the process to jump for it. Backstab there onto Zelsis. Spike Elise is picked up by John Cutie with the pit available. Viper on Viper, both pits also available. Comes down to who has the better read, the better positioning. It's John Cutie!
Ready for Loud here. 3 for Sentinels. An explosive round here on round 7 as the Odin unleashes from Zelsa's hands.
They want to keep doing it for Loud. They had some sort of result there for the control they had towards Rubble, but the thing is they had a lower buy. This time they wanted to do it with weapons. Sentinels could have been lucky with the spray from Zelsis from the A entrance. But that means you have no defenders towards the C side, allowing for Sentinels to be exactly where they posted up at the beginning of this round. Open up the kill out to left. Showstopper in. Does not get the contact. Cusick is just around the corner. Run it back, out and activated. Big curveball. The headshot onto Tens. Rolling Thunder also available here for Kalanzine. And it's just to try to push them back and allowing Cusick to move forward for another pick. Lockdown available at the beginning of this round for Zelsis as they had to reset, regroup, and rethink.
This would be a wild round. They lose Les first and are able to answer back now. Loud gonna win this one from a 4v5 conversion possibly. They correctly rotate. And just the ruse. They're gonna be sticking together though, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it does. You're right, it does. They second guess it, and now they're gonna be rotating together. Power in numbers, but the wrong site.
And now it has to come down to a perfect timing from Saucy. The flash actually did not spot Zelsis. He hears the footsteps. Once Saucy gets this plant, it'll pull the rotate back. But Zelsis is overthinking it, over-peeking, and gets denied right away.
Spike planted.
Saucy had this chance before on Sunset. That was that wingman plant we saw when he was on the Gecko. Does he have the timing here to get behind his opponents? Hearing the audio, hearing the stampede of Loud go by him.
A deja vu, here's the footsteps, but this time, the dream's been learned. It's been read. But Saucy wakes up Kalanzine. A 2 versus 1, Paranoia hits him. Trying to get the spray across, at least gets that second kill, but Loud will get the defuse.
Loud find it, they need this round.
Rare hit towards that B site. That Paranoia is going to blind too, but close range still gets the kill with the Guardian. Cusick also moving forward. Aftershock forcing Sentinels to push forward. But it's traded back and forth. Sentinels back on the board. Tui's answering right back. Pit is down. Counter pit coming out of defenders. Less at low HP though. John Cutie still at full with armor.
It's like Sherbert. Let's go. Oh, a shot outside. John Cutie finds one. Is he
One enemy remaining.
One-on-one though. Les has that snake bite. John Cutie playing all the way on the outside, letting that pit down. Les doing the same, wall up, tap on the spike. John Cutie, the sprays on the first, it's halfway, a little bit of a tap, trying to stick it. It's going to release it now, gets the kill, tries to go back for the defuse. Will he get it? He will not!
Oh yes, perfect from Loud. They can start to move the rest of the map here. They need to get a faster read on Sentinels. The retake from Loud is amazing with their flashes. They got to be in position.
The dog came out too, controlled towards Mound. There's that instant rotate from Kalanzine and Sadak. Hold the rest of the team. They're still under a minute. QCK under initial pressure. Orb now being picked up. Pain Shell's moving forward. Juicy gets the wall bang. It's a bait for the bucket to move forward, but Zekin was ready for that one. Curveball on the right. Tried to look for the safety. John Cutie was able to make it back, but Sadak pinches from the back.
3v3.
But once again, the better buy is for the attacker.
Yeah.
Sasi pushing forward against Dewey's. A plant safe now towards the right side of the site.
Sadak got a Guardian.
Guardian picked up. Less moving forward, watching their angles, jumping out. Guardian shot does not connect, and instantly both players of Vlau fall with the crossfire setup from the Sentinels. Dominating now the attacking side.
Amazing to see how Sentinels is molding to the situation. John Cutie continues to call well, and we know Zelsis just on the backside of those calls, adding so much information.
And Sentinels could do whatever they want right now.
They really can.
They're going back into that pressure towards the Rubble side. And we're like, okay, well, when we have these big gun rounds, they might try to pressure on that side. Sentinels could work. Now the B moving back towards C.
And this is pistol repeat, right?
Yep.
This is exactly what Sentinels did on pistol round. It's a sure grab on Orb. Now they pick up the spike and they can decide what they want to do. Haven't had to worry about this Rubble pressure at all, really. They just let it happen and make sure they watch the flank. Looking forward now, Sen has only but what's in front of them for this B take. Having John Cutie with the spike back there makes me think this isn't a full hit, though.
No, this is big right now for Loud. You had Sadat, we talked about agents that needs to get information. He dogged out at the 1:15, then goes for Seekers at the 1 minute. Even to run it back to try to get the late round and even to pick onto Zelsis. Denied by John Cutie. Still an opportunity here for Sentinels to pivot away if they want to, and it's starting here. Sasi's moving forward, but he's weighted by Tui's. For the rest, it's just Zekin throwing the pain shells.
Catch them.
And
30
Sentinels
seconds left.
moving up towards the B side for a plant.
Saucy solo clears Haunt right on A Rubble, pushes back with the C's, and again, there's still an audible to be called here from Sentinels. They haven't finished to where they're going. It might be B in the end, though.
Yeah, 14 seconds left. It's now coming towards this B side, but there's still players here. 4 players looking to flood back from Loud in the back
10
of the
seconds
spawn.
left.
Forward position from Saucy on the top of the heavens. Winning just behind the smoke. Here's the footsteps rotating across on the back of the spawn. Now as it dissipates, there's the contact. Paranoia was a little bit too late.
Yes.
Tenzin moves forward though, and Tui's answer is right back. It's back and forth. A Congo line of kills. But the advantage for Loud. Door opening, QCK looking for the flank, clearing out the front B. Both players of Sentinels anchoring inside the side. The curveball turned away by John Cutie. The ADS for the trade. Second now, Satchel available to try to get the diffuser off the plant. But he's going to swing out first and knows now that they have to commit. Tui's is ready for it though and fights back, allowing Loud to get the defuse.
The ult's on deck. Not really for Loud. But they are going to go ahead, take that Rubble control, and try to just get a better read on Sentinels. They need every bit of the beginning of these rounds in their favor, Loud does. So that's a pickup. 1 away from Orb now for second, or ultimate.
And if anything here, they have that ultimate available for Tui's if he wants to go for that TP in the back of the C site to help, and it's being pinged out by Sentinels.
Sentinels putting pings all the way through the back of spawn here, and it's right over the members of Loud.
Face your fear.
Here we go.
Nightfall, that's where they're trying to ping, where they want to initiate the Nightfall. Pain shells thrown by Zekin. Space has been gained. Prowler pushing back towards the waterfall. QCK still anchoring behind the pillar. After that plant, though, Showstopper available by Zekin. Beautiful flash. Does not allow for him to get space off the Showstopper. Does some damage onto QCK. Down to 5 HP. Boombot about to come out through the smoke. The Paranoia countered by Loud from the back of the spawn. John Cutie gets a snake bite kill onto QCK as the Doc has to move in with the rest. But they're getting delayed by the utility of Sentinels on the post plan. A 5 versus 3. Make that a 4 versus 3 advantage for the Sentinels as well. As less than the rest cannot move forward for Loud. And finally, it's Tens that gets picked off. 2 Nanoswarms onto the spike, delayed available for Zelsis.
And
there's the pop, and now they're moving forward, but finally they got rid of that util. It's at a halfway. The swing out Tui's with the second tap, and Saucy gets that pick.
Holy close call by both squads.
Last round.
Seeing that Sentinels, even though they planted on that platform and get the round. Oof.
Contact play. Zekin is on fire. Superstar now for Sentinels. Continues to lead the charge on all of these hits of the attack. Although on the other side, we did see the push from QCK out towards the A main, evening up the tally. Weapon upgraded at this point, or looking to get upgraded. As Sentinels goes for the plant, but there's that backstab.
Wow.
John Cutie with the plant gets the pit. That's going to make it difficult now for Loud to retake.
Second.
He's farming.
Cannot be... Sorry. All right. Very cool. Moving in now, less QCK to do what they can here. HP going to be going way down.
Oh, and short and close, swings across. John Cutie's alone. One-on-one tap on the spike. John Cutie just staying outside of it. Gambling! That he's not going to stick it. Just got spotted down to 11 HP. Blazewall now up, another tap. John Cutie forced to run in. But now there's not enough time. QCK with another tap.
Got it.
John Cutie with the rest of the patience that Sentinels had. They finished the half at 10-2.
What an incredible first half final map from Sentinel.
Everything in Loud has an uphill battle to fight. A steep 1-2 as they take the attack. Pistol round underway, and it comes down to this player right here for QCK. They don't have a composition that allows for them to do the explosion on the map control that they're trying to get the site control that Zekin currently has for Sentinels. So how will Loud work the attack now with this type of comp?
Looking to make as little noise as possible. Looks like they might catch a paranoia nade here if they do get themselves into position. Right behind Rubble. Oh dear.
Oh, the wall came down as well. Paranoia moving forward, a 1-for-1. Make that a 2-for-1 in favor of the Sentinels. Control towards the Rubble as well. Hit by the Seas, killed by Tens. Again with the hat trick. Multi-kills this whole series. For the star player, not only being Zekin, but also Tens. Finding comfort in this role as Omen and dominating this kickoff so far. Tui's with the backstab. 2 for his name. Zelsis is low on HP, but it's a backstab for backstab. John Cutie is also there looking to move
30
behind.
seconds left.
Signs to think otherwise. Looks like Sentinels wants to give up the spike, at least for now.
They get to safety on this one. Read the play so far. Can't count out Tui's though. They hear, Zelsis hears that run. John Cutie heads to heaven, getting into position. So this will be money here for Loud. If Loud do lose, they're going to be buying next round. Expect the buy from Loud. Sentinels will too.
As well. First contact now in the back of the pillar of that C-sided. Zelsis with the stinger out of bullets, flashed and pulled away, and now it forces Sentinels to play the retake.
They got to stay in sight for this plant. It's going to get real sketchy if they're all outside on mound. So you see them piling into water here. They still have the flank from Tui's.
But looks like Tens is ready for that one.
He's thinking about it.
So far, taps the door, or looking for the paranoia, the backstab. Missed the opportunity to just close him down. C's being pulled out. Aftershock to try to push them back once again. Sasi finally trying to lead the charge, but Kalanzine strikes first. It's back and forth, but Loud are still holding the post plan. Celsius is low on HP, blocked by Kalanzine with the classic. It's up to only one more member. Tens, the time against them. Runs back out through the smoke, tries to make it expensive in the long game, but Loud holds.
Not make a mistake, back and forth as they tempt any fight.
Forever definitely seems like very long when you're trying to find room to breathe. You're trailing behind by 8 rounds are Loud, and already look how early these trailblazers are coming from, but it forces out the push off the lower buy that you have from Sentinels through the smoke. Tui's is ready for that, drops them both with the stinger. Allows for them to pivot across, but look at this reposition from John Cutie. He decided to fall behind his teammates' bodies, the paranoia to come out. So at least one kill. And out of that, Loud has full control of B, full control of the map, and now control of the spike planted.
Spike planted.
That's gonna give him the contact, not even needed. Well done here. Loud converts 2 rounds in a row. Sentinels cannot get the surprise play.
Oh, back to guns on both sides. 11-4 is no pressure for Loud. They're feeling the 0-0 on the scoreboard as they take shots. Tens, however, starts us off.
The Haunt had information. Tens just went for a tap while looking at the minimap and got the kill. Paranoia to push him away, trying to fall back, but there's a snake bite to not allow him from that deep cover. But at least his teammates are there.
Cover going out.
A little back and forth. Sentinels will regain position of the rubble area after grabbing one. So the 5v4 conversion now on Sen's shoulders to get the W on this round. This is where Sasi comes in, or I'm sorry, Sadak comes into play. The mid-round call, what can happen? Double take on both sides of that mid area. Tui's just from mid. and they're waiting on less, maybe a little more info, maybe a push, but Sen have not been giving that push.
Heard the jumps, the haunt here.
Yeah.
Tui's forced to break it and give his position away. They have this rolling thunder for Kawanzin. He made it all the way down towards the bottom. And as the Nanoswarms come out, they could just wait for that timing. All coming through gets canceled as Tui's is trying to find somebody towards that site.
30 seconds left.
But once again, Sentinels playing the retake.
Waited out the mollies, going for the plant. Another plant that considers that Loud has to stay inside. Celsius with the Odin.
The C's got him to just spray through. And now Snake bites to delay, and that's no rolling thunder to push him back. There's only 12 seconds left on the clock. Forced to go
10
for the
seconds
stick,
left.
but the sprays are not coming in this time around. Plant is down. The push from Tui's does not get the surprise kill there onto Sentinels. Tens on a rotate back from the spawn. Haunt comes through. Sadak is all alone. Sadak gets two, but gets dropped right after. Sentinels lifted the fuse, and Sentinels a round away of leading this series.
Oh my gosh. That's the defuse. They go for John Cutie, or no, Celsius. That's going to be an all-door towards the lockdown. Anything that helps them secure these rounds from Loud.
Match point.
Loud map before the fights first. They have to play this round in layers if Loud wants to get through Sen.
You hear a little bit of damage being done here through the smoke, but it's inflicted onto Loud. Sadak and Les tagged a little bit. Remember, this rolling thunder available, not used on the C side when they thought they had control. This time, though, Zekin gets the opener, 4 kills away. We thought you would have a rolling thunder open up the A site, but instead, it's reopening the door and sneaking QCK around.
They have no idea what's behind them. They don't know if somebody's in baby door. They don't know if somebody's now behind them at A main. They have to move, and Loud can only go forward here. That rolling thunder still ready, could cover all of B. They have QCK just lurking, waiting, but nobody from Sentinels is stepping into the danger zone right now. They're waiting for a plant knowledge.
Loud just with the regular stop and go under the pressure. Out of elimination, yet at the brink of elimination does these plays. QCK trying to go for the hero one, trying to see if he can catch one off guard.
I've got your trail.
At least to get the plant down.
Hawk out.
5v3, rolling thunder, prepped and ready from the tree position. They're gonna actually try to rotate a little bit around. Tui's can have a big flank in the end. A few of these seconds being wasted getting to the spike, but Sen still have a lot of time on the clock.
Important to keep Kawanzin alive right now for the rolling thunder, and he also has aftershock. Holding the tree is the most important position, but Sentinels are looking to fight right back. There's the aftershock. There's a swing out from Tens, but gets denied. And now the tap on that spike. Tui's dropping one. It's a 2 versus 2. Right inside, trying to stick it. Another one to fall. It's all up to Zek, who does get the kill. Trying to stick the spike. And it gets to the fuse with the Red Bull clutch. And Sentinels are going to be America's kickoff champions.